Hi, Cheryl here today, and today I am here to show you an EOS holder. And this EOS holder, as you can see, holds the EOS in quite snugly because it doesn't shake out easily. You can hold it upside down and it doesn't shake out. I have to squeeze it out. It comes out quite easily. You just squeeze it right out, and then it goes back in quite easily. Just squeeze the top shut and it's back in, so it goes in and out nice and easy, as you can see. And I'm going to show you how to make this today. You can also make this so that it will hold two of them. You just merely need to add more rows so that it will hold two. It'll be longer and hold two. So I'm going to show you how to do that also in this video. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how to do this on the rainbow loom today. My rainbow loom is pink, so I'm going to start out with that. The reason why it's pink is because I share it with children at the YMCA because I do an art camp there. And at the end of the day, I want to be able to find my loom, so I painted my loom pink. We're going to start by putting 8 on the loom. I guess I'll start with green because that'll stand out better. And this is double capped. Green. And then you're putting it on every other set of pegs. And I went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pins or pegs down the side to do this. On my 10th one, I went up vertically to do a 8. All right, so that's where I stopped on the 10th set of pins. As you can see, I did take out my middle, and my loom is facing in 2 different directions. I'm right-handed. If you're left-handed, you're going to set up your loom the opposite way to mine. So this is your initial setup for your 8 pattern. Once you have it set up this way, you're ready to go on to the next level. Make sure all these are pushed down to the bottom. This is the only time you're doing the 8 pattern. Remember, you're putting 2 bands at a time. So your next set of bands went in between each set of green ones, or each set of 8s. Got an escapee there. And once you have this set up, you're ready to start pulling over. You're going to go underneath, grab both bands, pull them up, over, and into the center. Once you've done the first side, just turn it around and do the other side. Once you have them all pulled over, go down the line and push everything down. And the row you see standing out on the edge, since I see orange, that means my next row I put on is going to be my greens. So it's going to be the opposite of what you're seeing on the outside of the pegs. Remember, you're going to continue to double cap every time. And you are doing 8 rows of each color. I need to pull out some more bands. Don't forget the end when you put the bands on. Always remember to do the end cap too. Then you're going to go down and pull the bottom 2 over the top 2. Oh, I only got one. Oh, they won't both want to come at the same time. Okay, now green is on the outside, so I'm going to push them all down. And since green's on the outside, I'm putting on the orange row. So I'm alternating between rows each time. Push them all down. The next row is going to be green. Okay, from here until the end, it is just repetition. I'm just switching between the green and the orange rows. I am going to get to the point where I'm ready to take it off, and I'm going to come back and show you how to do that. If you want to do a small one, which will hold 1 egg, you're going to do 8 rows of each color. If you want to do a double one, you are going to double that, and you're going to do 16 rows of each color. So whichever one you want to do, that's how many rows you want to do. Remember, 8 rows of each color for a single, 16 rows of each color for a double. I'm going to make this next one big enough for 2. Okay, I have this finished off, and we're ready to take it off of the loom. I'm going to grab one of my hooks and show you how to do that. If you hear a funny flappy noise in the background, that is my puppy dog. He's having problems with his ears, so he shakes his head and it sounds all flappy. So that is what you're hearing. So to take this off, you're going to take your band to move them over 1 peg. So I like doing this with my fingers. But to know which bands you're going to do, you're going to take the bands that it's all 1 band. So if you look here, this is all 1 band. It's stretched across 2 pegs. So I'm going to take it and put it on 1 peg. So it's all on 1 peg, and I'm going to do the same thing all the way around. You can see that this is 1 band. It's the pink that's stretched across both pegs. So I'm going to take it off of 1 peg. Well, this one I'll use my hook for. Take it off the 1 peg and put it on the other. And I'm going to keep doing this all the way around. This one I'll move in. Push all of them down. That was a noise if you heard it. He's going to get ear drops today to help him feel better. But it's a little early. The store isn't open yet here. So his name's Hunter. He's a Springer Spaniel, my puppy dog. Yes, I thought I only had one. Okay, make sure you get them both moved over. got very big ears, so they're very floppy sounding when he shakes them. Okay, so everything is moved over on one peg. Now I'm going to go around and take the bottom two and pull them over the top two. Okay, now they're all pulled over. I'm going to tighten it, pull it tight around here, and pull it tight from the bottom so they're all secure before I pull them off. And then they can come off because this pulls it tight. As you pull them off, you can tighten them too, just so they're a little tighter, because that kind of locks them into place. Just taking them off and giving them an extra tug. Then they can come off the loom. Now you're going to take another band, and you're going to take your hook and put it through each of these and do it in a circle. So you're going around the circle to do it so that they're going on in order. Once you have it pretty full, you don't have to put them all on at once. Grab the band that you took out and pull it through them and hook it back on your finger. And then grab the rest in order, because you want this to keep going in a circle. And go back and grab the band and pull it through the rest of them. All right, then I'm going to get a clip. You can use a C clip for this also, or an S clip, but I use my Q clips because I like how they lock in place. These come with my bands. If you're interested in my bands, well, they're not my bands, but if you're interested in the bands I use, I get them from the Lucky Loom Company, and you can find information on how to get them on my website. The link to my website is on my YouTube channel. So I lock that into the ends of both of those bands. And I'm just going to kind of tuck it in here. And this gives you the bottom. As you can see, this gives you the bottom. And I made a double this time. If you don't only want a single, you're going to do 9 rows of each color. That will give you the single. If you do the double, you do 16 rows of each color, which is going to give me enough to put 2 eggs in. So if I would be able to fit 2 eggs in this, it'll be, since it's twice as long. And now we're going to start on the handles. So I think I'm going to make the handles pink and yellow. Let me grab some pink and yellow out. And these you can make whatever length you want. It's also preference. I like making things versatile so you guys can add your own style to them. I think it's important that you be able to design these also, not just me. Alright, so you're going to go up to the end, to the top of this. You're going to find one of these little X's, hook through both ends of it, so you're underneath where they cross, and so it's under all 4. And you're going to grab 2 of your bands, pull them through, put them on. So this is a double cap single you're putting on here. I have my bands on the wrong side, so let me pull them over here. And you're going to keep doing this, keep doing the double cap single until you get the length you want. I like the small ones because I can put them on a keychain. I'm just pulling it through the 2, pushing it forward, hooking it on the end. You can also, if you can't pull it through easily, I know this hook makes it easier if you have the upgraded hook. It makes it much easier to pull things through. When I pull it through, I turn it down, slide it through, turn it up, push it forward. Makes it easier to do it that way. Let me show you that again. Put it on the hook. Turn it down, pull it through, turn it up, slide it forward. And we'll do it one more time to show you. I mean, I'm going to keep doing it, but let me just do it slowly to show you. I'll put it on the hook, turn it down, pull it through, turn it up, slide it forward. And then the band goes on the end. Band on the end, pull it through, put the band on the end. Put the band on the end, pull it through, put the band on the end. So that gives us about half the length. I'd like to make it about twice as long as that. I think I'm going to add a couple yellows in here. My pinks. Put another yellow. And then some pinks. And then what I do is I stop here and I put a clip on. Just any clip for now. Just to hold it in place. Doesn't matter what clip you use here. As long as you're just clipping it, all this clip is doing is holding your space, your spot, for the moment. Then you're going to go to the other side. Go straight across from this one, go under the 8s. Make sure you're under both of them, and do the same thing as you did on the other side. As I drop my bands all over. Take 2 bands, put them on your hook and pull them through. Put them on the end of your hook. And start chaining. I say chaining because that's a crochet term, but so you're going to hear me say that a lot. Start chaining up a double cap single. You can do a different type of a handle here if you wanted. It's also personal preference. I happen to like the double cap single for handles. I think it gives a nice handle. And then make this the length that you want it. Make it just a tiny bit longer. So let me grab a couple more pinks out. I'm going to put out 2 more on and I'm going to be done. 1. And 2. Now I'm going to set that down a second so I can show you how I did the handle on here. Now with the handle, I'm using one of my clips actually in my handle. I like to do it in the handle because that way I can actually open this clip and I can put it on something. But I know a lot of you are using C clips and S clips, so you might want to do your handle a little differently. So I'm going to show you how you can do your handle. I don't like hooking it down here because I don't think it looks good. I had ink all over my fingers, sorry. So I don't think it looks good to take your handle all the way around and clip it at the side. I think it looks better to put it in the handle, so we're doing it that way. But I know C clips and S clips don't hold 8 bands, so we're going to do it a little differently. And then I'll show you how to do it with these clips also. Well, you can see to do it with these clips, you're just going to clip it through all 8 clips to hold it together. So you would stop where we're at here, and you would put your clip, take your clip that you have on this side, just like I have it, if you're using a clip like mine, and simply clip it through these 4 also and lock it in place. And then you would be done. But if you're using a C clip or an S clip, you would need to, let me slow it down, sorry, sometimes I go too fast, I realize that. You would need to take this side where you finished and take these 2 and pull them through these 2. And then you're ready for your clip on this side. I'm going to take this off. And do the same thing on this side. Take your clip out. And I'm going to see if I have a clip in here that I can use. I think I have some C clips. Take this, pull 2 through 2, and you're ready for your clip on this side. So let me dig out a C clip or an S clip. I know I have a couple. And here's a C. Alright. So we use a C clip. So put it through those 2. And then through these 2. And it's in the handle, so that way if you would want to open the handle and hook this on something, you could. And I like doing it that way. So this shows you how to make a bag that's big enough to put 2 eggs in. And then you have the bag that's big enough to put, I'm calling them eggs, but EOS's. Then you have the bag that's big enough to put 1 EOS in. Alright, so this one, remember, is 8, and this one is 16 of each color. All right, 16 rows of each, or 16 rows of each color, 8 rows of each color. So I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you for watching my video, and please check back to my other ones.